Bolovinaka everyone, I'm Kenneth Severo, and for my oral presentation this afternoon, I'm going to present on the topic preserving our traditional creative arts. For my presentation outline, I have an introduction for us this afternoon, the methods of preserving traditional arts, why should these traditional arts be valued or preserved, and some examples of creative arts in Fiji with a conclusion and my references. So what is traditional arts? Traditional arts are expression that has been passed down from generation to generation, and it's something that we believe in our own culture, in our tradition, and something that has been there for so long and from our forefathers, and it has been coming down till this generation, and it can be in any form, either dances, music, storytelling, songs, and visual arts. Furthermore, the importance of these traditional arts, number one, these traditional arts reflects our identity. Just by looking at art itself, we will be able to say it out or tell whom does that belong to. It tells us who we are, where we come from, our originality, and it creates a connection between what has happened in the past, the present, and the future as well. And traditional arts has been very supportive to our local economy, something that has been getting a lot of money to our nation, while artists, very talented artists, I would say, that they have been showcasing their talents through songs, through music, through dances, and this is something that has actually brought in a lot of money, a lot of economic growth in our economy. And this is some of the this is some of the methods in which these arts can be preserved through documentation or archiving. I'm pretty sure if we are to find out about a particular art, we might find it out in this through documentation in a museum maybe. This is where you can find out a history of a particular art, not only an artifact, a traditional song as well, a traditional dance, and through cultural festivals, just as I have mentioned, Pacific Arts Festival, it's a platform where so many Pacific nations, they come together and they showcase their artwork, their dances, their songs, and this is also a place where they come together and learn each other's culture and each other's tradition. And also, if we are having cultural celebrations in school, this is where children and us facilitators as well, this is where we come and learn more about our traditional arts and it's important what we believe in about that particular art. So this is some of the methods in which these traditional arts can be taught to children or can be taught to the future generation. And looking more onto our traditional arts, why should we preserve it or why it should be valued? Because it preserves our knowledge and skills for the future generation. I'm pretty sure if we forget these things easily now, or our future generation won't be able to know more about our art, and these skills and knowledge will be lost, and we won't be able to identify the children who are coming after us. They won't be able to identify their very own identity through these traditional arts. And it safeguards our artwork. Our artwork continues. That means it keeps on, people keep continuing with that artwork, with the work they do through arts, through dances, through songs. If they have this knowledge and skills with them, they continue to teach other generation, and I think this is one of the reasons why we should be preserving and value our traditional arts. So I have the next slide is on some examples of the traditional arts that I have brought in for us just to see The first one is masi or tapa, something that is very unique in Itoke culture, and it's mostly used in a traditional Itoke wedding or engagements, and also for conferring a chiefly title. So masi is also made out of a bark of trees, a special tree, and printed. And there's so many places where masi is known of. Right, just like here in Vanuatu we have Karoko, and this is something that the women are getting money from. They print it, they sell it out, and it's quite expensive too nowadays when women they make it and sell it. So that's masi and tapa. The second one is imbe or met, or a special name called naindambe. It's made out of pandanus leaf. In Turkey we call it voi voi. And met is a sign of wealth in Fijian culture, used in many traditional ceremonies such as weddings, birthdays, engagements, and death as well. And the other one that I have for us is the tambua. Tambua is made from whale's tooth, engraved nicely, and it's something that's quite unique in Itoke culture and quite expensive as well. And just like I have mentioned, it's used in these traditional ceremonies, death ceremony, engagement ceremony, or asking a bride for marriage. With this traditional artwork, I have come up with these traditional dances as well, which is an art itself to the Itoke society. So the first one in this picture is Mekewesi, where it's performed by the males or the boys, and they use a spear, traditional spear, made nicely, and this is something that they use while performing this dance. And the other one is Sese, as you can see in this picture, performed by ladies, women, right? And if you see their costume, you'll find that they're wearing the same thing. Masi is there. They use that special fan or iri for this special traditional dance. And the other one is called Wakamalolo. Wakamalolo can be performed by both males or females, and where they sit down on the ground and perform their traditional dance. So these three is an example of a traditional art through dances. So to sum up, traditional art plays a vital role in protecting or preserving our identity, our originality, and our tradition for the future generation. And this is something that helps us to appreciate what has been done from our forefathers, something that is about our history, and it helps us to be unique from others, just be different from others, and gives us a sense of belonging. So that is my conclusion for this, my presentation, that traditional art is something that just gives us a belongingness, a sense of belongingness in our society and as a nation as a whole. And these are my references for my presentation this afternoon. Thank you very much. Pinakawakalegi.